Here's a question right here that comes from Ricky Smalls, and it says, I'm really interested in writing a book. How do you come up with ideas for a story? Well, you know what? The first thing I would say to do is to sit still and write it. Now, I know that may sound like I'm being sarcastic or trying to be a smart aleck, but I'm actually being truthfully honest. One of the hardest things to do is to sit in front of that blank screen or in front of that blank sheet of paper and figure out what the heck you're going to write about or where you're going to take it. So that's the first thing you have to do is stay still, sit there, cut off any kind of thing that would interrupt you. And then there's something I always do that I always continue to do that I call it free writing. And what that means is that I sit and I'll begin writing. Whatever it's about, I just let it flow and flow. I don't pick up the pen. I don't stop writing. I don't even really give it a thought. I don't think about editing it or I'm doing this wrong or this doesn't make sense. I'll continue to do that. Don't give it a thought. Just flow with it. And when you get to about a few pages long, go back and look and see what you got written down. You mess around and found out you got a couple of ideas for some stories. Another thing I would say is start with writing about yourself. Nobody knows you but you. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be about you in general. It can be about situations or experiences that you know about. Because one thing about when you're writing a story, if you don't believe it, the people that's reading it don't believe it. So you have to believe in it. And it's easier to believe in it when it's something that you experience or know about. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that's a little different, you can always research. Google is today's Britannica encyclopedia. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Always include your experiences. How do you think? How would that person think? How did this person think? And just flow with it. That's kind of what I do. I sit down and I free flow. I free write. Then I look back and say, okay, this is a heck of a story I got in here. I might have 2 or 3 stories out of that.